welcome along then to round 16 of our season 2 with Williams, and we're doing, oh well, so good so far. 173 points. We have just pipped Mercedes into P4 with not that long to go, and we're managing quite well. Just to bring you up to speed, Albon and Pourchaire's contracts expire in less than 3 months, so we're going to have to make a decision on what we do, same as our director, engineer and head of aero. Obviously head of aero quite low, so I'll be looking to replace anyway, and maybe one of the drivers, but that's a big commitment to do because they're improving well, but still a lot of mistakes in them too. Car build looking pretty strong as well. We're not going to really now improve for the season, so we are just starting to research even more, and we'll do some more researching after that side pods has been built. Just check that we have got everything on. We've only got one of the new chassis so far. Front wing is all good as well. We've done various variations. We've come a long way from race number 1 in Bahrain, where we thought we'd be in the top 10 and we absolutely struggled. So I'm very happy with where we are. So it is time to go to Singapore, and it's time to see if we can get some solid, and I'm hoping I'm doing my objectives because, oh well, I should have done. But we're going to get into qualifying. I'll do practice and we'll be back to see how we do. Practice is over then, and we're looking okay in the practice sessions. Of course, what we do is run our very warm parts in practice. Kind of gives us a, well, I'm going to use this actually, ERS. No, I'm going to use a new one. It basically gives us a better chance of having stronger parts throughout the season if we use our really bad ones to take up 3 rounds of the practice session. So definitely recommend doing that if you are in the same boat as me. It definitely works. You can see why we spread them out. Gearbox, we're going on to. It's Q1 time. And it is dry, as we probably would expect at this time of year for Singapore, but it can have its monsoon weather. There is no rain due this time round. So let's see. We should get both cars into Q3 quite nicely. We're going to send both out to do an initial run. Hopefully that run will be good enough for just the 1 lap. And are we going to get a clean lap in? Alonso comes out. He's going to be the only car that can get in our way, and he gets through and out the way quite nicely. First lap's in, it'll be a while for the others, but Albon is a second off Pourchaire. So maybe just not the best times at all. Maybe, was it traffic with Alonso that potentially held us up, but Pourchaire's only 5 tenths off. That's not too bad. Albon is the problem. He is 1.5 off the pace. So we're going to send both again. We're hopefully going to get some clean air for them both. That's why we've sent them early. We should get clean air. Because nobody, there's a few cars, are they coming out the pits or coming in? They are in, so we're going to get clean laps. We need this. Pourchaire not so much. Albon's right on the cusp. There is absolutely no reason why he should be where he is in P15. So first sector needs to be green. It is. It's a 26.7. And let's see what Pourchaire does over the first sector. 26.8, so encouragement already for Alex Albon. Clear track ahead. He should, unless he makes a mistake, get out of Q1. It'll be a very shock of an early exit now for these Williams cars. Sector 2, green, 36.4. And we've got Pourchaire coming across now, doing a 36.5. So this has got to be improvement. Big improvement from Albon, and just says maybe Alonso did get in the way. He comes across the line, definitely 4 tenths off the pace into P3. That is going to see us in to Q2. And yet again, it's Red Bull out front. Big penalties this week though. We've got Gasly, Hulkenberg and Ocon, and Magnussen, Stroll have got penalties. Guan Yu and Yuki Tsunoda not really going to be affecting us though. So Q2, and we are going to run our used set of tyres, like we always do, just to get a qualifying lap in, and then we'll save instead of going on 2 sets of new ones. So very high grip and high rubber. We'll send both of the cars out straight away for laps. Just trying to get that 1 lap in. Hopefully Alonso don't ruin us this time. And clear lap, which is a lot we like to see. What can we do? Looking pretty close. 36.5. 36.6, they're going to be close. It's 3 tenths. They look like very solid laps, even on used tyres. We are going to have to go again. They are not great times on old tyres. turns out. Maybe we should stop doing that strategy, because we always have to go again anyway. I just feel like it saves us a little bit. Hamilton's just come out of the pits. Albon going green, and a purple, 3 temps. We're not going to go out again, actually. I've probably misjudged that anyway. Round the final corner for Pourchaire, and he now goes. Look at Magnussen in P5. We are in danger of potentially going out here. Have we made a mess here in Q2? End of the session. Coming up. It's close out there. It is very close. And Gasly is out. That's one car that can't come past. But the big cars lie ahead. And Sainz, Hamilton and Leclerc are all out in Q2. Hamilton, Leclerc, Sainz, 2 Ferraris, Mercedes, Alpine as well. You've also got penalties to come. Big shock. Big shock in Q2. I mean, we'll take it. Absolutely. We're going to go new tyres. There's no point just running them used. We just don't get the benefit. We're not like we're going to put in a massive lap, is it? And then we suddenly don't have to run. So both cars go out, and we're going to potentially go on board with both here. Should get good gaps because everyone is now out. And now we get to work. Albon and Pourchaire start their lap in Q3. And let's see what sort of lap time we can look at. Should be, hopefully, around that P3, P4 spot. Considering we've got 2 Hasses improved into Q3 this week. 26.6, sorry, and a 26.7. It is Pourchaire with the fastest first sector out of the 2 Williams cars. And through the middle we go. Let's see what sort of time we can do. It is purple, of course, 36.3. But it's going to be a 36.4. These are pretty level on times now. So these are going to be very close here in our first run in Q3. Across the line we go. 127.0. Pourchaire does a 127.1. Very, very decent times. But you know the Red Bulls are going to come back very quick. So let's see if we can find improvement. We are the last cars that have gone out for a flying lap. So we will be the best of the grip, hopefully. And you can see at the minute, it is the Red Bull dominating. We've got Russell in between us as well. It'd be nice to get Pourchaire improved ahead of Russell. It is very close. But everyone is now starting their laps. And we are literally going to be the last 2 across the line. New tyres again. So we're putting everything on the line because it's a hard place to overtake Singapore sometimes. So here we go. It is 3 temps we've got to find to the leader, Perez. Can we improve? We're about to find out in this session. Albon starts, Pourchaire starts. We're looking for a green sector or even purple as we approach to the first. Here we go, through the first sector, yellow. It's not a million miles away. I mean, it's still a few temps actually. It's a 10th as well for Pourchaire. It's 3 temps for Albon, so not a great improvement. Ocon has just got ahead of Pourchaire. So Pourchaire needs to pick his pace up if he can. Stroll into P3. Middle sectors are yellow, 36.8. 36.4, we found 4 temps over Albon. So Pourchaire could improve. Obviously, he's down 6 temps. Albon's going to cross the line, and it's a poor final lap from Alex Albon. Pourchaire's going to cross the line. Is he going to go green in the last sector? No, he does not. He doesn't improve. Not strong qualifying then. And it was just solely in Q3. It's going to be a double Red Bull, double Aston Martin, but Stroll's got the penalty. So we are going to jump up. That's annoying. That is annoying. We've got a partly cloudy race, 62 laps. What runs quicker? 2-stop runs quicker. Apparently, that's a pretty stretch, that is. And I'm going to go... I mean, even that doesn't work that well. Albon, where's Albon starting? Position-wise. P4. Feel like we're going to have to go hards in this. I feel like we're going to have to go medium and then hard and then potentially soft. Let's move that back up there, move it back to medium. I think we're going to have to run something like that. We are not going to have the tyre management. We haven't got 2 sets of mediums either. With 1 stop could potentially be better. We're not going to be able to manage them tyres. Softs, we're not going to be able to manage that unless we bought the hards back like that. Bought that back like that. Let's try that. I think we try this. Can I go mediums? But there's no point in going mediums and then hards. You might as well go hards. Let's try that. We'll figure out in the race what we want to do. But I think strategy is pretty difficult in this one, considering what I want. We will check what everyone else is doing, but we go medium, hard. I mean, you kind of feel pointless doing that there. I don't like it. I think we go hard, and then I think we go medium, and then I think we finish with a flurry on softs. I think we do that. I think that's better. Soft, hard. Let's just go for it. No, don't look back in anger. I heard them say. So here we go. Right hand side, or left hand side of the grid. Right as we look at it. Singapore Airlines sponsoring this race. Let's see how we can go. Battle assist goes on. We're going to ride on board with Albon. There he is. Can we get a clean run through? So far we have. P4. What's everyone's tyres? This is what we're interested in. We are the only hard tyre runner. So everyone is committing longer. Obviously, they're going to pit earlier than Albon. So that's, if Albon can keep pace, that's going to be pretty good for us. But we don't want to fall too far behind, which is what we could do early on. Could go backwards very quickly. But different strategies align, and sometimes it might work out beautifully, especially if there's a safety car or a VSC. So we just got to keep it easy, keep our options open. And the Aston Martin just getting a bit detached already from the back of the Red Bulls, who are absolutely dominating in this season. But we've got 4 temps, no DRS until the next lap. Wish it would come quicker while we've got this gap. Russell's obviously there on the mediums, Pourchaire's right behind him on the softs. So we're going to keep pushing, keeping this line, and still keep it at 4 temps. And then we'll probably get into DRS, and we probably tend to cut it down. And then we'll see how we go. But at the minute, just starting to stretch out now is Alonso. So maybe them medium tyres just started to work better early on. And we are still 4 temps though, and we are going to now get DRS down this next straight. That does deploy coming up. So we go through the turn, and then it's going to be on DRS to get a good exit from the corner. Now DRS will open, that rear wing, it is open, and we are already past Alonso on them hard tyres. That is a beautiful move. Very easy, I must say. We're going to stay aggressive, and what we're going to do now is top up. We're probably going to get him come back at us, but that is a key move. And Pourchaire, side by side with Russell there we saw. Here he comes again, where we got beat by the Haas last time. Who is going to get this? They are side by side. Down the inside we go. Can we stick it in? Come on. I mean, Alonso's got us as well. I've just seen that in the front. Can we get the Mercedes? DRS opens. Ferrari is behind as well. Just saw Russell overtake. We don't need to watch that again. And now we're right back on board. We're right back on board with Pourchaire. Albon's got DRS as well. But not challenging him too much, or is he? Nope, not yet. But here comes again Pourchaire on the soft tyres. Inside line crucial for the next corner. Just not getting the traction, the acceleration out of the corner that he'd like. But we're not necessarily now burning tyres too much. 3 temps still the gap. Hard tyres. Look at how much Red Bull have cleared. 4 seconds in 4 laps. Second a lap. They are unbelievable. So Pourchaire looks like he's made a small mistake because he's gone 7 temps behind. But we're keeping in with Alonso here on the mediums. Tyres looking pretty hard, and we're actually going to make a move, are we? Into turn 1. Come on, keep it there. Oh, Alonso's just going to get back. Who's going to get DRS? It's Alonso who gets DRS, and he's going to clear absolutely easy here. And now it's a freeway battle because Russell has joined in. Pourchaire's there, Ferrari of Leclerc's there, Hamilton's there. We're all still pretty stacked up behind of what is Fernando Alonso at the moment. And we're fighting Alonso again, and we've actually got him, I think. Yes, we have. Alonso gets him. Leclerc just overtook Pourchaire. It was a great move by Albon, but Pourchaire maybe just struggling on them soft tyres a little bit more at the minute. 62, everyone around him on the mediums. He's not lapping that bad, if I'm honest. Alonso, we've got the hand of at the moment. 5.3 is the gap to everybody else. We're going aggressive on the hards. Probably a good strategy to do, actually. Pourchaire, you can see tyres seen better days, but he's only a 10th. He's lost out to Hamilton now. I think maybe everyone around him just pushing a little bit, having a few wobbly laps here. We just need him to get a little bit of a confidence boost. Maybe try and make a move. Alonso did get us, but we've got good acceleration out. He's going to be later on the brakes. We're going to keep ahead though. Albon has kept ahead. DRS has been an absolute pain though, because here he comes again. Alonso to the inside. Who has got the bigger... Oh, he's going to get us. Or is he? No, we're going to come back. It's going to be into the last corner, and we do stay ahead. Out of DRS as well. And this is great because we are on the hard tyres. That is absolutely what we need. We're not burning up too much. Just looking after them. And you can see the lap times. We're still lapping okay. 34.8 as Alonso comes back at us. And Albon's still hanging it out there. Alonso does get us now. We've got good pace on this tyre. We're going to go back to neutral on the ERS system. Let's see if we can. Where's the intervals? There it is. Oh, we come in. This is a great battle with Alonso. Come on. Come on, here we go. Nope, just have to settle down. Pourchaire is still behind Hamilton. Still quite struggling out there. DRS open for Albon. And he's going to try another move up the inside. Gets good exit. He's going to get DRS through the next one as well. And if he can keep on a line, here we go. To the inside. Alonso squeezes him. Like an orange. And now we're still side by side. This is, what a battle. And this is great because he's on the mediums, Alonso, compared to our hards. We're going longer. But Alonso is back past. Not many more. Here comes Albon with DRS. And Alonso squeezes past. But we can't get clear. None of this want to give up position. Because now it's the inside line for Alonso. Inside line for then Albon. Who gets DRS? It would surely be Alonso. It is. Man, we can't actually give up each other, can we? Because watch this. DRS is about to get enabled for Albon. To the inside. We're back ahead. What a battle this is. Albon now. Can he get a car's width? No, he can't. I think these tyres are just... I'm going to go back down to standard. I'm going to look after these a bit more. And maybe that will just see us fall back. DRS next time on the home straight would be nice, but we're going to make a move anyway. And again, they're side by side. Albon just losing out now with not the aggressive strategy on the tyres. Russell is right behind us as well. Let's watch it on Russell. DRS opens for Albon. First corner, and we're at it again. Russell's just waiting for an accident. We're going to get DRS on lap 11. Here it goes. He's going to go to the left this time, Albon. And he's going to go to the outside, so a different line compared to what we've seen in the previous few laps. But Alonso this time has fended off. Pourchaire's now managed to hold position around P8. In a bit of a train, by the look of it, from DRS. Ball formed behind Hamilton. Here comes Albon again. Tucked up behind. And we are starting to balance out them tyres nice. All about track position at Singapore. So we've got Russell has just overtaken us, but I want to focus on Albon, who's gone ahead, Pourchaire even. They're now in the pits. We've gone to mediums. I feel like if we can get him a bit of clean air here. Oh no, not a bad start. That's what we didn't need. But a bit of clean air. And hopefully, I mean, he's only got to gain around a second slower than what we normally run. Get these up to speed. 5.7 seconds is the margin to 19th. And as soon as we get these up to speed, we will cruise down. Russell's setting some good lap times here on the mediums, which is interesting. 4.8, we're already going to be creeping into that. We're going to watch the lap times, and now we'll go back to standard. So on this note, we're just going to try clean air medium. Should run pretty quickly. Albon is struggling. Like, he generally is. I mean, now, yes, the Ferrari's back ahead DRS, but we are on the hards. DRS down that straight. Pourchaire's only 3 seconds behind Danny Ricciardo now, and that is closing rapidly. We did a pit stop, so his lap time's going to be fairly slow. He's got to be in the 134s, I would imagine, for Pourchaire. Here comes us against the Leclerc again. Hard tyres, and we've got that move done again. So DRS in Singapore is working very, very well. But I'm sure Leclerc will have something to say about that now. And yes, turn 1, I mean, it is so powerful. We're going to get DRS again, though, down this straight. We should then pull ahead. And there we go, we're back into P5. Still looking after tyres nicely. Pourchaire's only a second, 8 tenths now, behind. And he did a 1:33.7. That is 2.5 seconds quicker than Danny Rick. Let's go on board, because I feel like we need to absolutely clear him as fast as we can. Let's turn. We've still got this on. I don't know what it does. We'll take it off. We need to clear this Alfa Romeo. This is crucial for our strategy. We should get him this straight, though. Yes, there we go. The old switcheroo sees us pass him. We can top up. Just look after the tyres again. And Pourchaire now does have a 4.8 second gap that he needs to close. Magnussen's in. So we managed to get that place back after this early pit stop. We'll be going to hards at the end of this race. So just got to keep an eye on that. Albon's all good. P5. 4 tenths behind Leclerc, keeping him at bay. And at the moment, we are starting to lap a bit better. 34.8 was last time through for Albon. So we're actually looking like decent times now, because Russell's still improving. Let's see what we do this time round. 35.0. It's not the worst case here. We're lapping better than Leclerc, who is obviously stuck behind us, that's why. But we are going longer. What did Pourchaire do? 33.7 last time round. We're not pushing as hard, 34.4, but it's still 2 seconds quicker and a second quicker than even most cars ahead. So this undercut could work. Feels like everybody's going really long. Leclerc still can't get past us. And that is music to our ears. Is he going to make a move now? If he doesn't, we're going to push some fuel. We're on plus 0.1. Perez pits from the lead. So can we move ahead of Perez, who is in the pits? Yes, we can. Stroll, Hulkenberg pit. It'll be interesting to see where Pourchaire comes back out compared to the others. Pourchaire is P16 and he's going to get ahead of them cars. Stroll just coming out of the pit lane now. So I kind of feel like we need to focus on Pourchaire, because we're all good with Albon, really. We've got this car ahead of us now, who we are catching at a rapid rate of knots. We're going to go attacking, deploying, because that is our battle, really, is with Stroll. It's an old tyre of Tsunoda, and we've already got him into P13. 10 seconds off Perez. That is not actually that bad. Alonso, Verstappen, both pit. That leaves Russell out. VSC. What has happened? There has been a crash. Hulkenberg has crashed on turn 13. But I don't know if I want to pit. I haven't got the tyres. Oh, big lock up. And the Haas is out. So, who are we on board with here? Pourchaire's coming around the final corner. He's got He's got a 15-second gap to the front, but he's going to fall behind Magnussen and that, who have just pitted. I'm going to leave him out. I think that is fair. Leave him out. Albon under VSC. This is the problem. I've only got one set of mediums. If I pit now, I'm not going to be able to get to the end. So I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to stay where I am on these tyres. I'm going to conserve because we're going to have fuel, we're going to harvest, and then we're going to get racing again. So VSC is about to end, and as you can see, we are leading this race. Because Leclerc is behind us. Leclerc hasn't pitted. Quite a few didn't pit, and I don't feel we could. We've managed to extend the hard tyres out nicely, so now we're just going to push a bit more tyre with both cars. Now this is looking pretty set up. Pourchaire's probably got unlucky a little bit, but we have got lucky obviously with Albon. So Bottas still got a pit, Gasly will pit, Norris will pit, and here comes the Ferrari, but can't get past at the moment. He's going to be stronger on them medium tyres, but 40%, it's not going to last him too long with the advantage. Down the outside, can he hold it? No, he can't. So we stay 2 tenths, lap 22. Still going to just push fuel now. Got 1.5 kilograms more. We can push with Pourchaire as well. So we've got to work out what we do with Pourchaire. He's going to go to hards. That is clear. We are going to go medium softs with Leclerc. I wish I had Leclerc with Albon. We're just going to keep running. Norris and Gasly both pit. That should see Pourchaire back through them 2 cars. They can't go to the end from that pit stop. Norris is not even in yet. So Pourchaire's back up to P11. Unlucky with the VSC. Bottas still to pit will bring him up to P10. Leclerc has just got Albon. I mean, you imagine the lap times, look. 3.3 seconds quicker is the Red Bulls. Jesus. That is fast. They are pushing hard. What are they on? They on softs? Medium and soft. That is fast. Doing the best lap times. But we're still P2. And now Leclerc pits. We're just going to manage this out, because I feel like these tyres are going to suit us better. We are alone in the lead. We're going to be chased hard by Verstappen. 4.6 seconds. Pourchaire, can he get ahead of Hamilton? And he's going to get ahead of Leclerc. That is big. So Pourchaire has only got one more stop to do. Leclerc is going to have to make another stop, but man, he's going to be quick on them soft tyres. You know that. He is going to be very quick. We've got another yellow flag. It's not for Albon, it's for Bottas, who is ahead of Pourchaire. Let's try and get him past quickly. Obviously Bottas struggling a bit more as well now. We've got a 6-second gap. Can we take this into our own hands? Medium tyres. Oh, Bottas coming back at us. No match. We are through. Pit window has entered for Albon. The gap is tumbling. Look at that. 2.2 seconds Verstappen quicker last time round. But I just want to hang a little bit more. So, ERS depleted. I'll tell you what is depleted. The lead. Because here's Verstappen getting past Albon. We're nearly in the pit window of where I want to be. We're just going to try. Can I deploy? Can I keep within a second? I think I've just lost out. I don't think I'm going to get DRS. No, just lost out, unfortunately. Still pushing fuel, though. Everyone's starting to close up behind us. Albon's going to the mediums. We've managed this okay. I'm happy where we are. Pourchaire I'm happy with as well. In P8. Just cruising along on the mediums, looking after his ERS system, or power unit, whichever way you want to call it. Perez is bang behind us at the moment. We're still going to get another lap here. I wanted to do what looks like lap 28 was my optimum pit, but I think it's going to be this one. We are going to now attack everything, and it's going to be medium tyres. But Perez is going to get ahead. He is, but we're going to get a run, and we're going to get DRS as well. Can we use it? Oh, yes. Oh, no. Perez nearly squashes us. This is not what we wanted. We didn't want a battle, because we wanted to just stretch out. But let's chase the Red Bull. Everyone's favourite game. What we got? P3. It's is going to be interesting, and we're coming back at Perez. Perez is going to have to try and let us go, and he does let us go. We are coming into the pits. I wonder if he's just been told that. But there you go, he's in. Albon is in. We need a good stop by the team. Didn't pit under that VSC because of the tyre management. So this is our chance for the team to win us some points potentially. Yeah, great. Well done, team. 5.6 seconds. That means we've come out behind all of these cars. That is not what we wanted. We would have been ahead of these. Would have been ahead. And now we're going to struggle to get past because of DRS. But you never know. I mean, this is going to cause us pain. When are they going to pit? Oh, not for a while either. We are going to feel... I mean, team have cost us 2 seconds. That would have brought us back ahead. Don't think there's anything we can do. Leclerc just got Pourchaire. But again, Pourchaire just looking after the mediums. We're still pushing fuel though. This race is going to go to bits now, I feel. We are pushing. We need to get one of these cars ASAP. Can we get good traction on these new mediums? We can. And we're ahead of the McLaren of Norris. Is there another move down the straight against the Haas? We're going to go to the outside. Yes, we are. We're going to get 2. Can we get another one? This would be unreal if we can now get Gasly very quickly. We thought about it. We're going to think about it.
Yeah, we're back on low on back again.
We're going to have to top up on the inside. Are we going to go to the inside? Yes, we are. And we are. Well, Gasly's just getting that acceleration. Magnussen, we've dropped by a second on this lap already. We are pushing everything here. DRS is going to open. Might be the next straight that we try it. No, we ain't got time for that. Albon goes through. Going to deploy down the straight. Pourchaire just dropping backwards at the minute because of the soft tyres around him. We're going to go softs though. Well, we're going to go hards. So should they. Let's go aggressive. Just keep up the pace. We've already dropped Gasly, and that was crucial for our times. So it is now P9, P11, and we've got a fair bit to go until we're next pit stop. So Albon has just got Sainz. Albon flying. Turn 9, inside line, medium tyres. Sainz has to step away. Percentage, Sainz, softs, now starting to run out by the look of it. Always looks so slow when we go on board, when we're not pushing the 2 times. Let's push forward again. Good chances now, but we're obviously a bit done by. Albon's on fresh mediums. That's going to be the watch. It's whether or not we can catch the field ahead. But we're lapping okay. 32.5 for Alex Albon. And when he gets close to Pourchaire, I mean, let's do it already. Don't fight teammate because you are on different strategy. Don't really know what's gone wrong for Pourchaire in this race, or we're just a bit out of sync on tyres and pit stops. But Pourchaire comes in. He had a bit bad pit stop actually, remember him. Don't really want to see what we do on this pit stop, if I'm honest. Because we have been terrible on pit stops so far. Not bad, 3.4. It's not a 2.7 like everyone else gets, but that's okay. So Pourchaire's back out on the hard tyres to the end now. Should go comfortably. We can probably run aggressive. We can probably just top up for now with the fuel. But hopefully we should be pretty decent. And we're only now a 10th behind Hamilton. This is interesting because we've got good pace. We're going to deploy, see if we can get past him. Into turn 1. Even if we don't get turn 1, this long straight is so good for overtaking. We're going to switch to the inside. We don't know which way to go yet. Hamilton defends well. He defends very well, but we're going to take inside line. Is that going to be the job done? Yes, it is. Surely. Yes, it is. We are through into P7. Lapping, well, that was with the no, not with the overtake. So we're lapping the same as Leclerc. And if you think about it, Leclerc is on softs. And they are at that percentage. So the question is, I mean, that is big gaps here. 17 seconds to Ocon. And Ocon Ocon must have got very lucky under the VSC because we're way ahead. Pourchaire's now got Zhou, so Pourchaire's bringing himself through on them hard tyres. So all to play for. Can we get any further in this race? So one pit stop. We can't shake off Hamilton at the moment, which is the annoying part. We might just have to use a bit more fuel here and deploy. We're going to defend well though. 4 seconds to Leclerc. Sainz is pitted and he's come out behind Pourchaire and Zhou Guanyu, which fills me with confidence more. We're going to try and drop Hamilton by a second, which we now have. ERS is empty. We'll have to top up, but we've got it to just around a second. Hopefully these newer mediums over them very used softs will start to take shape. 32.8 last time, which was a second pretty much quicker than the rest of the field above us. So this is looking okay. And now we're just about to break it to a second, but he should be in the pits pretty soon. These are all on hards. I don't know how they're so good, but maybe VSC. 32.6 last time. We second quicker than Ocon and Leclerc. Lap 41. So a few people in. Perez has already got past us. We are a second behind Ocon, who must have surely pitted. No, he hasn't pitted. We have really closed the gap recently then. Hamilton's back down in P10. P11 now, coming out behind Pourchaire, but he's on the softs. He's going to be very quick. That's one thing he will be. And we're coming into our zone, but I want to go a little bit further. But 1.2, Verstappen has come out behind. He's on the softs. So they're going to have to do a bit of managing to the end. We're just going to get a couple more laps, but we are in a comfortable position. Let's have a look at Pourchaire. And Pourchaire against tyres. Magnussen's still to pit. I mean, Stroll might have to pit. It's going to be close, so I doubt he will. But we definitely could sweep the points. So it's obvious it was going to happen. But, I mean, Hamilton's got us and Verstappen has got us, if that's what you call obvious. But we're only 7 tenths behind. Albon's still got a pit, remember. So is Ocon. And yeah, we're going to just try and keep topping up. We want to be fast on these softs. We need a couple of issues though, because Pourchaire's struggled and that pit stop cost him. For a bit of a splash, we're going to do a couple of laps on attack mode for Albon, and then we're going to come in. We've dropped 2 seconds to Ocon at the moment, but we are going to now try and bring that down. Pourchaire is got Sainz now past him. He's struggling on them hards. I don't think he's going to get into the points unless there's a bit of an issue. Magnussen ahead is going to pit, so that is going to be one place. VSC cost him really. It was a very costly VSC. So what's our lap time this time around? And we lap a nice 32.2, 6 tenths faster. Probably going to do one more lap, and then it'll be a dash for the pits. I think that's fair. Tyres just getting a bit hot on Pourchaire. It's going to come out of the points, I think. Generally thought we might be able to get 2 cars into the top 10. Doesn't look like the case at the minute, because 15 laps to go. Tyres, Magnussen, yes. Unless Leclerc and Hamilton do, but Leclerc and Hamilton might still have to pit. Actually, let's not give up. There is a chance he might still have to pit. Albon is right behind now, and he's going to try and make a move. Goes round the outside. Nice move. Now we're going to come back for some softs. What's got the best on? Can't use them ones, sadly. So, we're ahead. Just by 2 tenths. He's going to get DRS though. Can we defend off? We can at the minute. Going to be coming in. I would expect to see Ocon probably around where we pit. 32.4 last lap. 1.1 seconds. You can see we're clearing down. And here is Lance Stroll on the scene. On the hard tyres. 70%. Ocon's going to have to definitely pit. And Stroll has absolutely flew up. Considering where we were at the one point in this race, where we were third, we have definitely dropped. We are now right behind Magnussen. Action all over the place, and we're up into P10. So we're into the points, well, back ahead into P11, sorry. Nearly in the points. Albon's going to come back out now. And who's got that do not fight on? Is it Pourchaire? Yes, he has. Pourchaire's got it on. That's good. Right. We're going to battle in the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz to get us back into potentially P9. Kind of need to get him quick because we want to catch back up with Ocon. This could hurt us, but hopefully we'll get past him here. Soft tyres, going to light them up. Oh, Sainz defends hard. That is not what we needed. I'm going to top up again. Russell's in and Russell is out, so well ahead of us. DRS down the straight. I mean, Sainz is running at the minute 63%. Mediums, we've got ahead, but DRS is going to come straight back at us. Let's push the fuel now. And a move on Hamilton. DRS down the straight again. Gone to the outside. Soft tyres versus older softs. And we are through. It is Albon up to P8. Let's check out where we are. Still lapping relatively quicker. Lapping just quicker than Russell, who is stuck behind the Ferrari of Leclerc and Ocon. Surely Ocon hasn't pitted. He hasn't pitted. So we're going to get that place. Surely Pourchaire is going to get through that place as well. And now Ocon does pit. So crucial to our race. When does he hit the pits? He hits the pits now. Surely Pourchaire is going to get ahead of him here. Pourchaire chasing down Sainz for that point. And he is going to get ahead of Ocon because Ocon is only just leaving the pits. Albon's got Leclerc. He's only on 47% though. He's going to surely struggle in the end of this race. Where's Gasly in relation to us? 2.7. We can go aggressive. Or is he going to go earlier? He's going to try. Use a bit more fuel. We're going to push as well because this is a chance. Should get DRS here as well. We do. That sends us up into P9. Question is, we can't catch Hamilton. Albon is only 1.5 away. 1.5 away from Leclerc, who is now struggling a lot. Albon, green sectors. Going aggressive. He's used all his... 29.7. Oh, God. Ocon has just got Pourchaire. Damn, Ocon coming back through on the softs. But we could get that back because we are flying. Absolutely flying out here. It's lapping quite considerably slower now, trying to hang on to that position. Here is Leclerc who's struggling. Let's deploy. This is a good chance. Great acceleration out of the corner. And are we going to get through? Or inside line it's going to be for Leclerc, who nearly gives up and does give up. So last lap. We are faster, but can we hold on? Leclerc's already dropped a little bit. And now we're just going to attack with what we've got. Oh my God, who's this? Gasly's going to knock us out the points. They're going to attack with everything we've got. We're going to come back at him. This is for a point. Is there anything else we've got left in us? Leclerc we've got by a second now. But it's all about Pourchaire for a last lap battle for a point. His strategy didn't work. But out of that corner, can we now make a move? DRS opens. We're not going to make enough ground, I don't think. We're going to cut down. I think that's game over. I think Pourchaire is going to finish outside of the points. Albon's finished 6th though. Great result for Albon.
Flag is out. P6. Really happy, well done everyone.
But Pourchaire is going to come home in P11.
Great job.
Sadly, just outside of the points. So Albon doing a lot better than Theo lately. He did around 29.7. He was only 2 tenths off the fastest lap time. The main thing is 8 points we did get in the championship. We move below Stroll taking 12. Williams another 8. Mercedes jumped back through though, 3-point difference, taking 14. Alpine taking the 3. So that does leave us, I mean, a bad pit stop cost us, look, pretty consistent for Porsche. Another 4 million in the bank as well. And a few little upgrades happened. Design side pods completed now as well. So we can manufacture these side pods, which are quite good. I'm happy with them. Happy to acceleration. We're going to make a couple of 5 of them. We've failed some inspections as well. So underfloor. And that is it actually. So just look at the parts. Probably need another chassis building. And it's all good. We've got that coming. We are fine. We probably don't need that many at the minute. Make that many as present. Save some money. Because cost cap is getting lower and lower. But we're okay for now. Next race, we'll do that in a moment. What have we got? Regulation change. Financial regulations. Season price increases for the top 4. Surely only the top 4. I'm going to try and beat Mercedes. And we'll look forward ahead. Pit crew exhausted, we'll sort them out. But that is it. We move on to round 17 from Suzuka.